Guys, it's your boy Demonic, and our Warframe Discord is up and going. It is fleshed out to the point where it's active now, meaning like it's up, running, and ready for everyone to join. And the cool thing is, the link is down in the description of this video. So if you guys want to join our Discord, you guys can. So right now, there's no members, because like I said, I just made it. So we got to get members into it through my stream. So come on, guys, let's hop into that Discord. I'm right now setting in US WF Chat 1, which is US Warframe Chat 1, which I do have different sections for, like, under the Acolytes Voices, which is for US, EU, Canadian, and we also have Australian, right? Just because of the fact I wanted to put all the Aussies in there as Aussies instead of Australian. Lets you know that it's sexy voice Warframe Chat 1, right? For Australians, but come on, man. So we got our Discord rules for the Discord in there. We got my lobby rules. So if you guys want to join me, this is the lobbies. If we're going to be doing stuff, especially if we're going to be grinding for resources, these are the rules you must follow. We got clips and highlights, so this actually should throw my latest vids in there. Announcements. We have no announcements yet, apart from, I don't know why it said that he joined here. It should not have said that there, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and delete that message. And then we got the commands, so you guys can use the commands in there, which is also to get the music channel, if you guys want it. If you guys invite friends into this Discord, they play Warframe, but they don't know my channel, and they want to get my channel, they can use a command there to get my YouTube channel link. Same as if you guys want to donate. Not something I'm going to push on you guys, but it is there if you guys do feel like you want to donate to support further. To get the link is in there too, and it tells you where to drop the commands and stuff like that. But again, I'm in USWF Chat 1 right now. If you guys want to use basically the same builds or a better builds, because I do have this is what my build is, but you also can use this under there. I do have builds for Warframes, which are the ones I'm running right now with builds I have tested, which is going to be under Wisp, Necros, Hydroid, Caliban, Korra, Nidus, Kume, Dagoth, Excalibur, and Excalibur Umbra. Then we have weapons, which is going to be both melee and a shotgun at the moment. I will build on it more later, but right now we have the War, the Gram, the Reaper, the Broken War, the Masseter, and the Flumen is under there. So if you guys want the same builds, you guys can go do that. Some of these builds will change a little bit later on. This is what I'm running at the moment, because I'm going to be building up a specific standing in order to purchase a specific thing, which is a currency, to go trade it for Archons, or Arcanes, my bad, to get specific arcanes. And since it's like random draw of the luck, I'm gonna have to grind out a lot of standing, and the downside is the standing only allows you to get so much per day, instead of being able just to grind it all in one day and then go spend it and then grind more and then go spend it. They kind of hold you back on that, so it's also holding me back, because now I have to literally wait like 24 hours, and then it'll open more, and then I can go grind that standing, then 24 hours they'll open more, then I can go grind that standing, instead of just being able to do it outright. And I do get it, the game is about grinding a little bit, so yeah, but what I'm talking about is this right here, because if I wanted 200 of these, okay, it's literally, it costs a good amount per time. It's 30,000 standing for just one of these, which is 200 Phosphor. Now, that wouldn't be bad if they didn't screwball the prices. And the reason I say this is because the way you spend this stuff to get it, it's a randomized, like a slot machine, and it's very expensive to do. Like, it literally costs 200 per roll, and you only get one, like, 3 items out of it. One from the common, one from the uncommon, and one from that. And if you roll 4 times, it's 800 of this, which, yes, you're going to be like, okay, you're getting 3, 6, 9, actually 3, 6, 9, 12 of the relics, but some of them are going to be duplicates, which is good because you can like get so many duplicates and then upgrade them. But if you're shooting for specific ones, there's a chance you might not get it. Like I was shooting for energized and didn't get a single one. Or I was shooting to get one of my favorite melee ones, which is Arcane Fury, which allows me to swing melees faster. Yeah, good luck. Didn't get a single one. And that's because the reward pool is so large with so little of stuff that, you know, some of it has higher chances of being grabbed than others, that it's just oofed. And I don't like that, man. It feels like I'm playing a slot machine that is rigged than actually getting something where it's like, oh, you gain a pack, and then you actually get everything out of that pack, and it's only one of each item. No. They call it a pack, but it's more like a pack slot machine, because you don't get the whole pack, every one of the relics from that time, at least one of them for each one. No. You roll it. It's a random roll. It's a slot machine. And I didn't get either of the ones I was shooting for. Literally, I got multiples of other ones, just not the ones I was looking for. So to show you guys that, if I quickly go here and I go to upgrade, then we go into the relic sections where I had this. This is not the relics I'm going to be looking for, the arcanes I'm going to be looking for. You can see I got tempo, wait a minute. I got Arcane Strike, 15% chance for 10% attack speed to melee weapons for 18 seconds, but maybe that is what I was... No, because I was looking for Arcane Fury, I believe is what it's called, unless it gets renamed out here for some reason. See, if I do this and I type in Fury, you can see right here. Oh, no, didn't rename it. This is what I'm looking for. 60% chance for 30% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. This is one I wanted alongside the faster melee. But I do have the faster melee one, which is good. It's Arcane Strike. It's right here. So we're going to switch that out for Arcane Strike. Okay? And then what we're going to do is show I need 2 more of these to make it to rank 1. And then we have to go all the way down here. So I would have to have 21 of these to get to this. Which, by the way, would go this one, this one, this one, this one, then this. I don't think you can do it straight outright. So you need a lot of these, to be honest. But yes, once we get it up to here, it is 60% attack speed to melee weapons for 18 seconds on a hit. So as soon as I hit something, I get melee speed, which is great, and that's what I kind of want. But right now we're down here to plus 10% attack speed. So it helps my melee just a tad bit, alongside Blessing, which is my health one. Right, so now I got health and attack speed. That's actually going to help my melees just a little bit, especially when using melees. That's my best one at the moment. Not this one, but where are you? Right here, the Grand Prime. See, if I'm using this one's attack speed is a little bit slower, and I also need to get a Prime Fury. So throwing Prime Fury on the other thing, and then here's the other melee thing I was telling you guys about. So if I hover over this, you guys can see I gain 15% melee damage for every 200 current shields, up to 420% bonus halved for overshields. So I gain a lot more extra melee damage here, but that's also for shields. So that's why when I built this guy, instead of going armor, I believe, on one of these, I probably should have went shield, but oh, this is a weapon. I'm an idiot. Up here. So that's why you can see right here, if I go through here, redirection, 100% extra shield. So I gain extra melee damage because of that when I'm running this. So good to have. Now that I got like 10% extra melee speed on the hit, I might be able to use this a little bit more. And this is the build I got on it so far, which is also dropped into the Discord. And you guys can see, like, each swing. And this ain't a heavy. This is just total, like, overall per swing. 3,667.5 total. Okay? On a heavy attack, I gotta scroll down. On a slam attack, I'm doing 9,000. So, yeah, plus 40% efficiency. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Slam attack also is doing 6,100. So, okay, heavy slam is 9,180. A regular slam is 7,000. Okay, it's doing pretty good. Alongside the regular, like, swing, if I'm swinging on something, is 3,667.5 total damage. Which does take a reduction when they have armor and stuff like that, so it'll drop it down to, like, a couple hundred, like, I think 900 or something like that. But it is a strong sword. I love this sword. I don't have this. That's why I didn't put it in there. It cost 20 platinum. But if I was to put that there, I don't even have a stance. Not a stance. The Exless I'd probably throw here is like maybe... I don't know. There's nothing here I really care about for the Exless here for the swords. I mean, I might use the parry, which opens to a finisher, but I'm not even, like, really full worried about that. Because, if anything, because this is my Warframe, right? No, it's the Gram. Okay, no. So I'm not even worried about this on the Gram, for the fact of I don't even have, like, one of these that I'm really caring about. So I'm not even going to use one of those unless I get a better card or a new card comes out for the Excellences that I actually feel I would like. I'd love like a heavy sword Excellence mod that allows you to reduce the weight to your swords a little bit for like heavy swords, like the Gram Prime, the Galantine Prime, the Gram, the Galantine, which are the regular versions. And anything like that, like the super heavy swords, I wish you can lighten them so they swing faster, right? I would love an Exless mod for that, for actual, like, these weapons. Would be awesome to have. Just because I love melee swing speed. I don't want to swing like a heavy axe and have to like breathe like 100 breaths after and be able to swing again. I want to be able to go back to back with them. Especially with how like in survivals things stack up on you. So you gotta have that swing speed. But let's go test this, and what better place to do it in a survival running a Necros. So we're actually going to go to Malva here under Venus, which gives a 10% extra resource chance. With me also running a Necros' double drop is going to be great. Also, guys, don't forget, I am down in the Discord if you guys want to come chat. As long as you guys have a mic, and please don't use a phone where it picks up the background of every other thing in your guys' background. If you do that, I will have to mute you.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Sorry, Yi, but I came here basically for a solo. So, enjoy.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
So it's a little better, but it's still basically a little slow.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
I should have put it on solo only if this dude is going to be like this.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Mastery 9. Moderate level, and you don't know how to stay near the Necros. Stop getting them.
I delivered a life Activating it will buy you more time.
Alright, I'm gonna have to run and try to figure out a way to get all the enemies to come to me and not go to him. Let's do that.
Life support incoming.
Yeah, the melee speed of this is still very, very, very slow. That's the only reason I don't like using the Gram as often. Like, yeah, it's strong, but the trade-off is very slow melee speed. Which is why I need a primed Fury.
Additional life support has arrived.
Alright, good. He left the squad. We're good. Yeah, I might just leave early and then switch it to solo and then show you guys the war. I feel like the war right now is better than the Gram because, like, look at the speed.
Get ready for a capsule.
And I'm mashing the crap out of circle. Like, I'm mashing it like this, okay? That's how fast I'm mashing my circle, and this thing literally only swings this slow. And you'll see the war here in a minute too. I'm waiting for the 5-minute marker. 5-minute marker hits, we'll go to the exit. And come in solo, so I'm getting every one of the enemies in one spot instead of being like, I have to run over to him, then I have to go run over to him. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, these guys don't stay near their Necros, which is very, very bad. I'm also the host. So when I go to leave, they're going to get the host disbanded. And they're going to have to wait through a load screen unless they actually leave alongside me. But let's see which way the exit is and head towards it. It's this way.
Their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
Alright, make our way to the exit and go, because I am not sitting here with this squad, brother. I can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. I wish it was like 10 seconds, not freaking 40. It doesn't have to wait on everyone else. It isn't like it completely closes the lobby anymore. Game, this doesn't close the lobby anymore. At all. Like, that dude there is actually going to be able to stay in here, so I don't know why there's like a 30-second timer or 40-second timer for this, but
Another job well executed.
that needs to be updated, like, literally within a month, game. Like, as soon as I touch this, it should just be 5 to 10 seconds. I should be out, and they should be able to just stay there. Because it isn't like it brings them with me. Like, you'll see here in a second, the only dude that came with me is the other dude that touched the exfil. Bye. I'm not dealing with you, bro. We're going invite only. And chilling that way. Alright. Let's switch out, because I'm going to show you guys. So you've seen how slow that was. Let's go grab the regular war, which is right here. I'd love a Warframe to come out, man, and have just a tad bit faster swing speed and more damage than the regular war, because that'd be awesome, man. Like, Stalker Prime, the War Prime, the Broken War Prime would all be awesome things to get, but I doubt they'd ever come with it. But let's go back into Malva and show you guys how the enemies should be dropping rates and why I call everyone high-level noobs now. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and pull out our little ability, activate this, have the auto breach happen.
Releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your
We're gonna stay right here. Like, watch how fast this goes now. A little bit less damage, but the melee speed is phenomenally better.
Prepare for life support.
And you gotta think, guys. Hold on. Let's do this so I can use it as a decoy. Look at the size of this sword. And the metal does go all the way up the flames, almost, to about there.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
And this, guys, is why I love the war. On top of it's a cool-looking sword. The only thing I don't like is the stance mod I have. It's I think the only one I have at the moment for the heavies.
Life support incoming.
And the only reason I don't like it is the dumb like this. It seems cool, so you can see you can stumble yourself from it because your Warframe gets dizzy.
I delivered another life support capsule.
And like I said, that's kind of one of the downsides I hate about it. But like, look at this, dude. Look at, like, this is ammo and energy because I'm picking everything else up already. Hence, like when I'm doing this, you can see when I pick it up, there's 120 alloy, 127 credits, more alloy. Right, is there. I'm picking it up already, like, automatically. But look how much is on the ground right now. And this is just with, like, player one. Like, just one player. Like, a solo experience. With the amount of creatures that spawn for a solo. Imagine if all four of us were sitting right here, killing everything right here. There'd be so much more loot on the ground. Because you'd have so much more stuff spawning in.
Just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
Almost 5,000 standing in one go. That's great. Go ahead and do this. You guys can see we've been here for 6 minutes. Redo that. Soul punch in here. Oh, that's mine? Okay. That's life support. We'll take it. And stuff over time, as you can see, does despawn. Let's go ahead and grab this. Calling these. I hate those little rollers. But as you can see, like, look how many of those we stacked up being here, because they just drop off of these bodies like this. Go ahead and do that. Like, you can't tell me this is not the best way to do it, and that's stay near the Necros, man. Like, the damage output I'm doing, literally solo, killing everything right here, double dropping everything. I'm here for 10 minutes now by myself, just melee only at the moment. Well, when I say melee only, I do have a shotgun, but I haven't used it but to shoot a camera. Alright, let me show you this right quick if I can, guys. Hold on, I got knocked down by something. Do this. Mission progress. So far, 900 polymer bundle, 800 alloy plate, and I've been here solo farming with like 200 or 300 endo. Double that with 4 people. Because more enemies would be spawning, more bodies, more loot. And yeah, this ain't like the level 100s yet. They come out around like 60 minutes. But for the most part, what people mainly will see is basically time 30 minutes. That's usually the longest people will stay in. At most, usually. Your advanced players will stay in about 45 minutes. To an hour. Which is 60 minutes. So these aren't the level 100s yet, but they don't have to be just yet. Let's go ahead and do this. Get the meatballs out of here. There we go. Here you. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here like at least 20 minutes. Doing whatever. I do need to lower the volume though a little bit in this game. So we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna go to options. We're gonna go over to sound and about right there, maybe? That's a little better. Still a little loud, but a little better. Alright. The volume will also drop if someone actually joins into the voice chat that I have in the Discord. PlayStation automatically does that. Oh, since no enemies are here yet, we'll do this. Alright, let's go ahead and make it to where the exfil would be. That way I can kill everything in the final room, and then when I do want to exfil, we'll be able to just go. So what I was saying, like, this is the only thing I was using my shotguns on, was those. A little bit of extra experience, but also it gets rid of, like, the lasers that come out of them. Say, like, when I'm actually doing the killing, this is where I'm at. With the actual legit melee instead of a weapon, like the gun that I have, which is a shotgun. Whoops. More camera. Alright. We probably are going that way. Which is down below, actually. Right here, I believe. Yep. This way. It's gonna be going like this. Oh, 2 cameras. That way we don't get the little laser beams on us, and exfil is actually right through that door. So we'll chill right here, actually. Like right here. Call our undead army, because we're only staying here for 20 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. I don't think anything's gonna really be spawning in for me to kill like that here, to be honest. So,
Spore
yikes.
saturation is nearing critical mass.
Oh,
After
I haven't been
that point,
killing
no amount of life support will save you.
or paying attention. That's fine. We'll go grab a tower. $60 meters from one. It's right here.
The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need
Got
to
one
get out
right
of
here.
there. Life support activated.
We're just doing the life support so that way I don't, like, run out of the life support. There we go. For the last remaining couple seconds. 51, 52. I ain't gonna count them all. What I will do is go ahead and do this, though. Decoys up. There we go. Got it. 20 minutes.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
140 Indo. 41,000 credits. 1,562 alloy plates, 722 circuits, 7 Philodron samples, and 1,144 polymer bundles. I believe that was. Let's see if I was right. Yep. Yes, I was. And that's just a solo farm. Again, double it, if not triple it, for 4 people if they're all in the same spot. And GG actually brought them up to 21,000 already for the parent sequence and the new Loka again. Check that out. So we're close to getting that, but I'm not going to be able to get any more standing for an entire 24 hours or whatever the timer is because you're only allowed a certain amount per... so, see, I can get 13,000 more standing, and then I have to wait 8 hours for it to replenish again. And that's because that's when the 24-hour period is over, when I should also restart my application to get my day. So it'll be day 200, day 122, I believe? Something like that. So, yes. Let's get this. Craft another. I do that for frames. I get those for this frame right here, which is Korra or Caliban. Because Caliban, you can spam the energy stuff out, and if I have energy stuff, I can just keep spamming it over and over and over, which is actually pretty good. But we're going to go ahead and do this, and we are going to... I don't know what I feel like doing, to be honest. So, to show you guys again, there is a damage difference. So, you can see my Grand Prime, 3,000 damage. This only does 2,739. Compared to my Grand Prime, which actually is right here, is 3,600 damage. Okay? That's almost 1,000 extra damage. But this thing swings way slower. As you can see, attack speed says 1.04. If I quickly go right here and I do this, and I go to the war here, you will see the swing speed up here now. Attack speed is 1.19. Okay, so it's 0.19 compared to 0.4, right? And to let you guys in on a secret, this sword is longer than this sword. The only reason this sword looks bigger is because of my skin. So if I quickly go to upgrade, like you can see here, it looks like it's longer. Whoops, not upgrade. Appearance. You guys can see, if I go to Heavy Blade Dominion skin, I could take this off, and this is the real length of the sword. So you can see it actually fits onto the screen now compared to what it did before. And this is just what the sword looks like. It's literally basically the war, right? But the war is a tad bit longer. Just figured I'd show you guys that. So again, I'm just running a skin, which is the Heavy Blade Dominion. That's why it looks like it's so long, cuts off from up here. Because you can see it fit on the screen earlier, now it doesn't. It's just the skin. Okay? Plus you can see the blade looks thicker and the sword looks thicker. It's just the skin. If I go to right here, the Solstice skin, that's the regular Graham. That's Grand Prime right there for you boys. Okay? If I go to the Day of the Dead skin, again, this is the regular this is the Grand Prime. Okay? Just changed the look to it to give it like either a blue edge or the yellow edge there. I do have this skin as well. As you can see, does not completely cut off. I mean, it goes off if I turn this way, but setting right here barely gets off the screen. But that's also because due to the skins. It's not due to the legit weapon itself, because again, if I do this, you can see it's shrunk, and I can turn it, and it only cuts off the screen about right there. I'd have to literally be over here to get it off the screen. It's just my skin. Same as like if I do this, well not this, this, and I go to the war, I can put the same skin onto the war. So if I go to appearance, I go to skins, you can see Heavy Blade Dominion can be put on this, Heavy Blade Mithra can be put on this, right? Just not the Graham ones, because this ain't the Graham. So if I do this, you can see it's there, it's off the screen. And yeah, if I go back to the regular war, you can see it's already off the screen. This sword is huge. It's off the even over here. It's off the screen. I have to turn it this way. So yes, this swings faster and is a bigger sword than the Graham. Makes no sense. I can even throw this on, and you can see it's still somewhat off the screen. Even though I basically shortened it. Yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. I got this because I have the chroma skin. It goes with it. So if I quickly do this, you guys will see I have chroma. And it's chroma prime, but I put this skin on it, which is the skin it goes with this direct sword. The only thing is I'm not using the main weapon that goes with chroma. I don't remember what weapon it is. It might be the Tibron. I don't remember exactly which one goes to chroma. But yeah, I do have chroma. Only reason I don't play him, look how thick and chunky this boy is when he takes up the screen. That is a chunky man, my man. Bro, you are chunkalicious. Okay, he is chunky, okay? Compared to what I was running earlier, which is my Necros. A little bit less on Necros. He's almost chunky, but a little bit less. It's more dillable. And then you have someone like Hydroid, which is also a thick boy, but his thickness is still, you know, you can see around him, right? Compared to the other one. And then another good one is Nidus Prime. Okay, you can see around him, looks really good, almost the size of Necros. But then compare that to a Chroma again, who literally eats up your screen. I'm talking about, like, eats it up. It's kind of hard to see around him. You can, but it's kind of hard. And then you got my other favorite frame, which is this one. Okay, which is actually a very skinny, thin frame. The only thing I don't like is she doesn't roll, she slides. It's the only thing I don't like about this one. But that's also because she floats. She doesn't actually walk, she floats. So, I don't know, they could have still done like some type of rolling animation with it, I believe. But I love her because she's really good, and I'm going to show you what she does. She's actually a damn good character to play as, but I gotta make sure I'm using the right weapons. We got the War on her, we got the Flumen. Instead of this version, of the war being this way, I am going to do one little thing to it. Because the war is supposed to be an energy sword. Mithra. So that way at least we get this part that looks energized, right? Like these little yellow bits. With also this being energy. So we are going to run the Mithra for that. But there we go. Pop over. And I'm going to show you guys how well she is. Alright, so we're going to go back into Malva. And it's just going to be for 5 minutes. But I'm going to show you guys why she is really, really good. I forgot to put another card on her because I got another card, but I don't know if I already have it on her or not. So instead of 3 plants, it adds a 4th. Okay, no, I don't have it. Which the 4th plant does, it's everything. But what she does is, okay, so this red plant that you see that I'm hovering on now, hence I can rotate it. This red plant is going to be your health plant. So if I do that, hold on, which doors are going to open? So if I do that, that door's going to open. That one's going to... We'll do it right here. So, right here, if I go right here, I could set this down. Then I go over and grab the green reservoir. And then I grab the blue one. Okay? And you see these little lines right here? This is its range. So if I step out of that, I lose it. You can see at the top right, I have a countdown now. I step back into it. It's full. Okay? Just wanted to show that real quick. It goes out. It doesn't go down. It's infinite here. And then when I step out of the line, it's full. As in, like, you get a timer. Say, 30-second timer. Let's go ahead and hit the computer, and I'm going to show you why these plants are so good. Okay, on top of, I've already gained the extra health buff for being in it. If I go inside this, I gain faster melee. This is just like a little dead-end area. That was oof. But you can see it does shock, so it will stun them. And what I can do is extend this range, because I can go out here and go boop, boop, boop. And you can see it does intercross. I can walk out here now and do that, and if I get knocked back, I will also still be in my flowers, because you can put 6 flowers down in total. 2 of each. Okay, as you can see, there are 3 flowers here, just one's inside of the other. And if I go to this, there are 3 flowers here. But another reason to have these energy things, I'll show you why. Give me a second. We're going to do that for a second. Get my energy up. Here's why. You can't really say she's a nuker frame, but like some of the other frames, you get this, which is actually pretty okay. And now if I let that go away, which I'm not, I get there just in time. I keep extra health, I do that. On top of every other kill I kill, if they drop a health orb, I'll get even more health. So if you're a solo player, I would go farm the, like, when you throw them out, they become the extra versions of you. And I would do that on someone like this, with this exact setup. So they have this, and then they have this in the setup. And you can see it's a little bit harder to survive without a Necros. Just a little bit. It's still doable, but it's just a little minutely harder, okay? Bye-bye. See extra health there? I come in here. Make sure I keep it healed. Any damage I take, I'll show you guys this right quick. So if they actually would damage me, which they probably won't, that's who. Because they're stunned. But any damage I take, I actually do get a chance at getting it all back because these will heal me. And another cool thing with that is if I was Necros and I was sitting right here, I'm inside the plants that heal me, so every time Desecrate procs on the guys you kill right here, really great. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Run a Necros and a Wisp. Even if it's the regular versions of both, it's still better than running without both of them in a combo. And what I'm thinking of doing with her is, because like she's so good anyways, I might even go ahead and do a little bit of a nerf to her, giving her even more range with those flowers. Like 75% more range with these flowers, which means it might reach up to about here. And then get to where I can cover a room in them. It would be very, very awesome. But this is why I love her. She does extra melee speed. I just love a Necros, and that's who I main for the double drop. So I get extra resources. That's literally the main reason I will run a Necros. There we go. I can go ahead and leave now. Baloop, baloop, bidoom. There is a couple of things I missed from my old main account that, you know, did get hacked inevitably because of the fact like I was growing really, really quick on YouTube. And when I say growing really quick, it was mainly ARC streams that I was doing, but I did like Warframe, ARC. I was kind of all over the place really, but the main thing I'd done for the whole year was ARC, and then I'd done like bits and pieces of Warframe. But it got hacked. And you see, I would have just recovered the account, but the dude that stole it, the account that was messaging me was called Lukanoff, and I got that account banned, by the way, guys. Alongside mine, I got both accounts banned, because I reported him literally saying $100 and I'll give your account back, and then, you know, extra stuff like that, so I got the account banned because of that. So he's not using his Lukanoff account anymore. He's going to be using some other account, but because people pay him to steal accounts, he's going to be able to just keep creating new ones. And PlayStation has not done anything against it, apart from just ban that account. Next, the same way they've been stealing accounts is the same way it's been done for about, I think, 6 to 8 years now. And PlayStation hasn't done shit. But, back on track. He sent nudes in random chats using my account, so if I was to recover the account back, he'd just report the nudes and get the account banned anyways. So I decided, fuck it, and went ahead and got my own account banned. I was going to lose it no matter what. So I was like, fuck it, had to make this one and start all over. I don't cheat in video games. You guys can see that when I do Call of Duty streams and I get my ass handed to me live. Okay? I'm trash at COD. I'll call that right out. But I'm also not... I can't really say trash. I'm kind of a moderate player, a little bit above moderate, because I do have a higher than a 1.0 KD. But back into what we're talking about, I had to basically start over, and I missed certain things I had over on my main, which is like Wukong Prime. I had hold on, an Avera Prime. I had like a lot of other Prime frames I don't even have on this account that I still need to get back. And I think some of the stuff that I had is vaulted. I miss my Orthos Prime. That thing, I don't know if they nerfed it by now, but that thing was good. I went in like level 100 enemies, and as long as I had this character, I could run the Orthos Prime backed with my favorite bow, and that thing was a great setup. I could stay in there, I think it was like 2 hours with like level 800 enemies, bro. Like, not just regular 100s. I'm talking about 800s. Keep scaling that factor up of health and everything. Like, it was doing really good. But I no longer have the account that has that, and I kind of miss it, and I want to be able to get all that back, right? But some of the stuff, sadly, because I had to make this account, and after so many updates of Warframe, some of the stuff I had is no longer obtainable. You can no longer get it in missions, and the only way you can get it is if another player already has an extra set, and you buy it off of them. That's the only way. I think Berserker is still gettable, but Blood Rush is a card you would throw in your melees, and I can no longer get that. Like, you would do a Berserker Blood Rush Prime Fury combo, and your swords would literally just move like a freaking butter knife. And I'm talking about even the Gram Prime, the Galantine Prime, would move like a butter knife, right? As in, like, it was just light. And then back that with the Arcane Fury, and then the one I showed you guys where you get extra damage, right? Literally would shred enemies. I'm talking about, like, it was just like they were the butter, and it was a butter knife, right? Just whoop right through. Just straight gliding. I miss that. Okay? I miss that. I do. Plus, I had my other arcanes already to full max where I'd done the events when they came out. Before the new war came out, there was an event that happened that took place in that kind of bit where you had to go around and fight enemies, and then you had to kill this kind of... What's the best way to explain it? It's like... I would have to go back and go get the event and show you guys. It is just so hard for me to explain. But they had that where you could also go out and, like, these little ship things too. Before we have what we have now. And you had to fight things, I think it was like Corvex or something like that. Like, dude, before all of this was even here, even the Railjack, before it was here, you had so much cool stuff going on in those events that I took part in that I don't have anymore. Like, for instance, if I go down here, if I go to my frame right now and go to appearance, on here I don't have it, but I know other places do. I think it's under attachments, and then it would be, no, it's not even for, no. Oh, yeah, it is an fur. Okay. I no longer have it, and it doesn't show up under here, but they're angel wings. Okay, like, literally, it's an actual white feathered wings that I no longer have. I used to kind of run around with them. The closest thing I have to them is this, which is not even feathers. It's that. And to show you, it's this, okay? Which, yes, looks kind of okay, but I miss my, like, angel wings, man, because the angel wings was where it was at. But we're going back to the Fey Path. I did get the pumpkin head back, so if I quickly go here and I go to the helmet, you can see I did get the pumpkin head back, because it's inevitable to get it back when you have that. But yeah, it's called the Dolan Mask. I do have the Dex helmet. As you can see, I do have Wisp Prime. And I do have the regular Wisp helmet here too. But yeah, it's one of those oof moments. I kind of like how that kind of looks a little bit. This. I won't say it's like the best skin out there, but I kind of like it in a way. But why is she trying to be another Warframe? Like, I like the witch kind of feel for that, right? Because it is a female, so be a witch, as in men or warlocks. But Um, I also feel like she's trying to be someone else, and I'll show you who I'm talking about in a minute. But I do have this. So, who am I thinking she's... Oh, I'm using the Dex stuff for this Wisp. I'm not using her Prime one, which looks like that, and I kind of know why now. The Prime one doesn't look that good. It looks like spiky and everything here, but it's just a little crown, like a little thing. It does that over her head, as you can see right here. It's just this. So, back to the Dex. But, oh, I am using the Prime skin here. Hence, you do see these. But in the photo, it shows them kind of like pointing up, and you can kind of really see them coming out. But, no, they point behind her. Alright. All good. Let's see. Who am I talking about? Well, I forget the Warframe's actual full name, so I'm going to have to scroll through here till I find him. Oh, I must have overlooked him. Right here, Limbo. So if you guys don't know, Limbo Prime has that kind of hat that you've seen, and that's who she's trying to be, is Limbo Prime, which is very, very weird. Don't know why you would want that. But you guys can see I do have the Necros Prime, and it does have this skin on it, which is good. But to show you it is the Necros Prime, if we go back into Necros. You go here. Go to Appearance. You guys can see I can, however, switch it over into being the Necros Prime helmet and the Necros Prime skin, right? So it is Necros Prime. I'm just, however, using, the Arcarla helmet and the, where is it? Should be the, right here, Arcala skin. But what I'll do is, because I kind of like how that kind of looks, doesn't look bad, we'll use the Necros Prime helmet with the Arcarla skin down here. With, like, the good old cape and stuff like that. So that way maybe they might see this and be like, oh, that's Necros, right? Maybe that'll help people spot it without having to press pause and do a name. I don't know, man. I kind of miss some of the other things. I might go with the Prime. That way, like, at least maybe this will be more noticeable. Screw it. We'll go Necros Prime like that.
Ready for action.
So that way, this is how he looks. I didn't do a super good build onto it, but I did do an okay build to it. Where is it? It's right here, Reaper Prime. So, I don't have a good build onto it because I don't have it formed, which we will actually go do probably, I guess, during stream. I might just go ahead and do it now. I do want to be able to get this, so where it is correct, but that is oof. And I don't have another stance, so Striking Fan is kind of what we're using here. Linking Spirals and Shattering Combos, which to me is not really good, because when you spin in a circle, yes, you're hitting a crowd of enemies all around you, but what I've also noticed with the heavier swords is if you just stay stuck in that spiral state, your character gets dizzy and he gets unbalanced and he takes a second to regain his balance before he can swing again. And I just don't like that. Plus, those melee styles are really, really longer on animation and take longer to swing the weapon than it would if I was to go, like, in a regular combat, like, left to right motion. Because I'm stuck having to spin, wait for the spin to complete, and then him be able to pull back and then do it again, compared to just woo, 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 woo. And that's what I think they should do, especially with long swords, is being able to swing and come back and swing again, kind of like in X fashion, with like a slice at the end that might deliver from right to left and then straight back to the X action to now from left to right. the slice action. So it's from right to left, back from right to all the way across to left to right to all the way across to the right this time, and then constantly doing that, because that would be much faster than spinning in a circle. Okay, plus also realistically spinning in a circle, throwing your back to an enemy that might have blocked or even dodged your weapon while you're swinging behind you, he's going to be just stabbing you in the back. You're leaving yourself open. That's a little bit realistic there. I want to face my target. Always. Especially in sword combat, it's better to face and see what your opponent is doing than to do a large flurry or swing around and put your back, literally putting them in a blind spot to you now so you can't see what they're actually doing. You don't want to do that. So I wish they would add that a little bit in, a little bit more realism. If people want striking fan, fine, but I want something that's more like right there up in their face and swinging faster, and me being able to utilize melee in a more controllable sense than what they give you would be great. Because even if I'm going to grab something that's probably going to be a little bit lighter than those swords, but I can sit there and swing it multiple times from right to left to right like that really quick, compared to what they want to say, which is spinning all the way around and then having to come back to spin again, which not only is going to make you become, dizzy and dazed in a sense, you're also going to be turning and leaving your back while you're facing 180 degrees from the other person. To have to turn all the way back another 180 degrees to 360 to actually strike for a second time, or the first time. Because maybe you missed, and then you have to turn to strike another time. So I would actually love, with a two-handed sword, going from right to left, and then coming out of that with a straight to the left swipe, coming back from left to right. Now you're ending on the left side, so you swing from left to right all the way over to constantly reset what you're doing and swing. I can swing about 3 times in the time it takes him to swing once doing that. And that's because attacking from the front is always a lot better than it is spinning all the way around, or having to like swing and jump and strike straight down, and having to come back up and be ready again. Keep it right there. Nice motions. Don't cause too much of a flurry. So, yeah, I'm actually using something that's probably, I want to say maybe 4 pounds a little bit lighter. Which, yeah, in the scale will slow you down over time a lot faster when it comes to weight. But, yeah. If I can do that with this and set up here on stream doing it, not sound like within just like, what, a few minutes of doing this. These Warframes are metal. They're not people. They're controlled by people, but it's more like a mental control. They're an onboard, like, I want to say metal structure. They're created. They're not procreated. As in, they're not born. They're not human. They're not an animal. They're an alien made of just metal. Like a certain type of metal that run on an energy system. I don't know about you, but robots aren't getting tired. They might run out of battery, but they aren't getting tired. So, for that being said, I shouldn't have to sit there and feel like, swing, swing. It should be swing, 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 swing. Okay? Because, again, a robotic thing is going to be stronger than a human. In that fact. And with the sword being the same equal balance weight, the robot is made to handle that sword. So with that being said, the it's going to be easy to swing for the robot. That's just a little bit of realism for you guys. But again, I do have that. And I did get a skin for the scythe, which I haven't used the scythe since I got the skin. So we might actually go use the scythe since I got the skin. And let's test our theory. Let's see if changing our skin to the skin people will see as the Necros Prime, right? Maybe they don't know the store version of it. Maybe now they might stick near me. I doubt it, but we'll test it. Let's test the theory. Oh, actually, nobody's going to be at that survival location. That is absolutely oofed. And the other day, I thought my stream reached out well to someone because I literally was in a survival, and they stuck right next to me. 1 in a million chance they stuck right next to me. And they were actually Mastery Rank 5 and 7. Yesterday, literally a Master Rank 5 and a Master Rank 7 stuck right next to me, and literally we farmed all the way up to, I think it was like 30 minutes. We could have went like 40, but one of the dudes, I guess, was being hit a little too hard and he felt uncomfortable and wanted to leave, so the other dude, I guess, was his friend, was wanting to leave too. So we ended up having to leave, but we were almost there for like 35, 40 minutes. We were there for 30 at least. Doing farming, and we got a good amount of resources from it. But proper builds on your frames equals the longer you can also stay in the survivals too, as well as like because of damage and the damage you deal. So it's the damage you take and the damage you deal. As long as you build correctly, you can actually survive longer periods in survivals. But let's try Saturn on over here. See if we find a squad. The reason I say this, because this one has a 20% drop bonus drop chance, which is more than the 10% you get over there. But let's see if they stay near me now. So if we do this, we're not starting out brand new in the squad. Hi, brother. Okay, you see I'm a Necros, I think. Maybe you're moving too quick. He just got one-shotted, my dude. I survived it, barely, but that's awesome. I need to redo this. There we go, I'm back to full health. Go ahead and do this. Okay, at least this dude is staying near me. That's good. But I think no, they're all here. So there's that dude there. Okay, we're all right here. Maybe switching my skin might have helped. Make them be like, oh yeah, maybe I need to do this or that. Oh, I haven't even checked how well my new songs are doing on YouTube yet. I haven't even checked since I woke up this morning, so I need to definitely go and check that as well. But like, look how much more enemies was here, bro. We're all staying busy. We're all doing killing, which is good. But you know what? I wonder how much range I could get with the 75% increase, so I'm actually going to go check that right quick, just for that being the reason. We came in here really just to test, see if everybody would stay near, and me running seems to be nope, because nobody's following me. Alright, so guys, I know you're here to farm. I came in here just as a test. I'm sorry. I'm doing something I probably shouldn't be doing, but that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and exfil. I think the only thing I also don't like about this is, like, he unfolds it to swing. So it acts like a whip, as you guys can see. And then when he pulls it back, it's like this. It's short. So it only extends out whenever he's swinging it, and I don't like that. I like how this looks as the picture, but it doesn't look like it's picture when it's here, if you know what I mean. Oh, I didn't mean for him to come too. It says 2 of us are here. Weird. Yeah, it's this dude that's coming with me. He actually should stay in here with red up, so he can actually grind his resources, but that's fine.
Job well executed.
Oh, he actually said something in the chat about the Stalker that killed him a little bit ago. He's like, when did Stalker get a thing? And it's no longer going to show up because I'm no longer, you know, in there. I'm in my own little thing here. All right, there we go. So, yeah, I guess it kind of worked that I was in this skin and not the other one, but I can't really go off that because it was only one match and one test, but, yeah, but you can see how they were staying near me. That's how the, every lobby should be when you're going into a survival. That way, this is there, but that's not the case. I end up having to make a video about it because of the fact of not every lobby is that way. There's more lobbies where it's not than it is, meaning there's too many like noobs playing right now that doesn't stick close to their resource farmer. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end stream here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I just wanted to catch you guys up on the stuff and let you guys know the Discord has dropped, so you guys can join the Discord and also say hi if you want to in the Discord. Until next time, stay awesome. Love you. Bye.